Hi madam, I'm Dashaini. Today I'm going to talk about the case study called Singapore Airline Cargo Private Limited and a Principal International Proprietary Limited. The New South Wales Court of Appeal has allowed in part an airline appeal against the decision of Northern DCJ in the NSW District Court, reducing the airline share of liability from 60% to 20% for the death of cattle on board one of its flight after the shipper failed to provide it with a load plan. Let's look at this case further. Principal International contracted with the airline for the carriage of cattle between Melbourne and Hobart. The cattle were transported on 3 separate flights. On a flight that departed Melbourne on 27 September 2013, 18 cattle were found to be dead on arrival. Those cattle had been loaded by the principal into 2 crates with the 9 cattle in each crate and had been placed by the airline on the lower deck of the aircraft cargo hold. Principal brought proceeding against the airline claiming damages of $72,160, being the claimant value of the dead cattle. The trial judge held that the airline was liable, but because principal had contributed to the loss by not providing a load plan, liability was approximately 60% to the airline and 40% to the principal, and the verdict was entered for the principal in a sum of $43,296. The airline appealed the decision to the NSW Court of Appeal, which was heard before Burnley, Magler and Payne on 16 May 2017. There are 3 main primary issues. The first one is whether the airline was liable under Article 18, Subsection 1, and in a particular whether the principal had proven a relevant event which caused the damages. Second point is whether the death of cattle results from the use of the craters, which amount to defective packaging within the meaning of Article 18, Subsection 2. The third point is whether the trial judge erred in finding that the airline contributed to the death of a cattle, and whether the trial judge erred in apportioning liability 60% to the airline and 40% to the principal. The trial judge had concluded that 3 main points. The first one is the relevant event was the lack of ventilation to the cattle in the 2 crates in the lower hold, which took place during the period of carriage by air, and the airline was liable under Article 18, Subsection 1 of the Montreal Convention. The second point is the airline had not established that the death of the cattle results from defective packing. The craters complied with the relevant Australian regulation. The craters of a similar design had been used for many years without complaint. The third point is principal failed to provide the load plans to the airlines was an omission which contributed to the death of the cattle. However, the final loading of the craters was entirely under the control of airline, who must have been aware that the export of the live cattle was a high-risk activity, but it's not made no attempt to seek guidance from a principal with respect to the loading of cattle onto the aircraft. The airline submitted that the relevant event was the placing of the cattle into a craters, and that trial judge formations merely described the normal operation of the aircraft. Secondly, it submitted that the loss of cattle was due to defective packing, as the craters were not suitable for carriage for the cattle in the lower hold. Thirdly, it submitted that had principal requested the airline to place the craters on the upper deck, it would have adhered to the request, and as such, principal bore the greater degree of responsibility for the death of the cattle. Now I'm going to highlight 2 main points. The first one is, was there an event under Article 18, Subsection 1? The appeal court held that there was no damage to the cattle by being placed in the craters and such that could not have been the event, and neither it is the relevant that the lack of ventilations was merely a condition of the flights. The event which caused the damages was the placement of the craters on the lower deck given the condition of the lower deck, and the airline was liable for damages sustained, this being the loss of the cattle. The second point is, was there a defective packing? It was agreed by the experts at the first instant that the craters were an unsuitable design for the purpose of transporting small cattle in a lower cargo hold because of the inadequate ventilation at the cattle height, but the craters were suitable for the transporting cattle by air. That's all from me. Thank you.